So here we have a Dan Wesson Model 15 357 Magnum revolver that I purchased secondhand. There was an issue with this one, and where the barrel nut was actually seized onto the end. It takes a very special tool to take it apart, which the kit it comes with. It's a pistol pack, and the thing is that the previous owner actually stripped off the contact points of that nut. So what I tried doing was using an all-thread rod through the center of the barrel and using a nut on both sides to kind of clamp down on it, tighten down on it, and thread the barrel out of the frame. But that didn't work. I did it 2 or 3 times, and I actually stripped the threads off the bolt that I was using. So the next best option is to basically mill out the barrel part where the threads are, that where the barrel nut threads are at, so that I can pull the shroud off of there. And so what I'm going to do here is centerize the drill press here and make sure we're right in the center, and then we're going to use a 1/2-inch drill bit, and the barrel diameter I think is like 0.52, so we'll just use a 1/2-inch drill bit and plunge right down into it. Now here you can see me making contact with it, and we use some cutting fluid so that it doesn't wander around. And as you see, it's plunging in, and we kind of went back and forth very slowly to make sure we had it in the center and we weren't hitting the side of the shroud and whatnot, using plenty of fluid along the way. And we just slowly keep going down slowly by a fraction of an inch every time to see how far we can go down, because the internal part of the shroud actually kind of narrows down in diameter beyond the barrel nut, so we didn't want to drill past that. So we're carefully checking that as we're going along. Now, I know a lot of people are probably cringing at this, like, why would you ever do this? But all the other options were pretty much exhausted. And so here we're using the 1/2-inch end mill to kind of shave down vertically down and kind of leave like a flat edge at the bottom. But more importantly, the end mills allow you to cut from the sides of the bit. So what I'm doing here now is I'm slowly adjusting the X and Y on my vise here, and I'm actually hitting the edges of the barrel to shave away any threads that were left over, so that the barrel nut will come off freely. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of just working my way around the edges of what's left of that barrel and shaving it off, just plunging straight down with it. So that's why the end mill is used. And here you can see the threads, you can see the barrel, you can see the edge of it, and how there's no barrel left on the top part of the threads in the barrel nut. And you can see how it peeled away or lifted away. And we also put tape on the bottom of the frame so that none of the chips would go down into the cylinder itself. So you can see how there's just the barrel nut threads right there, and the barrel itself has already separated. And you can see I kind of peeled away some threads there that didn't get cut out by the end mill. So now we're just going to work this kind of loose here. Oh, there goes a piece of metal right there. Got a couple little... Alright, and there goes the barrel. There's what's left of the threads right there. That's a custom crown that I did. And now this part looks like it threads out pretty easily, which is kind of weird, because if the all-thread method would have worked, it would have been really nice, but that's not the case. And of course we had some tape down there to capture the shavings. Alright guys, thanks for watching.